So hello you guys, I'm back again with another tasty treat, homemade blueberry muffins. You won't believe how easy this recipe is. Okay, let's get started. So I have 1 cup of self-rising flour, and I'm using self-rising because if you use all-purpose, you will have to add salt and baking soda. So that's already in here. And to that, I'm going to add, in this cup, I have 1 stick of melted butter, 3 medium beaten eggs, and 1/2 cup of brown sugar. Now, if you like your muffins a little bit sweeter, you can always use a full cup of sugar, or the measurement will be in the description box. So I'm just going to give this a stir. And to that, I'm going to add I'm going to add 1 teaspoon. No, I'm going to make that 2 tablespoons of vanilla. And we love vanilla in this house, but again, if you don't like vanilla that much, and I'm using a vanilla extract actually, so I'm going to use 2 tablespoons of vanilla, and I'm adding that to the sugar and the melted butter. And I'm also going to add cinnamon, regular ground cinnamon. Again, I always like an easy recipe. I don't like a recipe where most of the ingredients you probably never heard of or will have a hard time to get. But cinnamon and vanilla, they taste wonderful and they're very easy to get. And I'm just going to sprinkle that actually into the batter. And I'm going to put 1 more. And there we go. Now to keep this nice and moist, I'm going to add 8 ounces of milk. Just regular good old-fashioned milk. And I'll probably start with 6 ounces just to see how thick the batter is. If the batter is too thick, then I will add more milk. Please hit a minute. I'm sorry. Take a minute. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. It really helps the channel. I'm trying to reach 500 subscribers, and I'm going to do a giveaway when I do. I'm going to give away 2 Amazon gift cards and 3 Visa gift cards. Just enter giveaway in the comments. Okay, so remember, in this cup we have 3 medium beaten eggs, 1 stick of butter, 1/2 cup of brown sugar, 2 tablespoons of vanilla, and 2, that's it. So now I'm going to pour it in. So now let's give this a stir. And you just want to thoroughly mix it. And once it is, you can just stop stirring. You don't want to over mix. And there is a such thing as over mixing the batter. And again, you want a kind of thick batter, not too thin, but you don't want it too thick. If you find out that it's too thin, you can always add a little bit more flour. But I'm just going to keep stirring until all the flour is broken up. And it looks like it's coming along. And now I have 1/2 cup of blueberries. And I dusted them with flour because you don't want your blueberry to soak to the bottom of the batter. And this tends to help. And I'm just using frozen blueberries. And I'm putting 1/2 cup. You can put less if you want. But you ever bite into a muffin and you really don't taste what it's supposed to be? Like if it says apple and you really don't taste any apple or there's no apples in it, I really hate that. So I want to make sure there's enough blueberries in my blueberry muffins. Okay, it's combined. I'm going to give it a quick stir, making sure I get the corner of the bowl. And it's thoroughly mixed. Now, to make for an easy and fast cleanup, I have a disposable, sorry about that, a disposable tongue-tie muffin tray. I think I'm going to take this spoon out. I think that would make it much easier for me. Okay, there we go. And I'm going to set that to the side. You know what? I'm going to pull this over here so you can see me when I add the batter to the muffin tin. Now I have pink and yellow cupcakes holders, but you can pick any color you want. In a few minutes, you'll see why I'm using two different colors. And you do want to fold it all the way up. Making sure to get making sure to get blueberry in every cupcake. The last thing you want to do is have a cupcake with absolutely no blueberries. Bummer. It's like having or eating a chocolate chip cookie and there's like hardly any chocolate chips. Like, is that actually a chocolate chip cookie? Okay. And I think I'm going to put one more here. There we go. Now remember I said blueberry muffins? But I also have a treat. With the rest of the batter, because you will have some batter left over, I'm going to add raisins. If you don't like raisins, you can leave it out and just do blueberry muffins. But again, we love raisins. So I'm going to add raisins to the rest of the batter. And that's why the muffin tins have two different cupcake colors. Yellow and pink. Okay. I think I'm going to turn this around, make it a little bit easier. Okay, much better. Okay. You can even see the blueberries and the raisin inside of the batter, which lets you know you're going to have a delicious muffin. And you can have these muffins in the morning, for breakfast before you go to work, or you could just have them as a snack in the afternoon, or whenever. Okay, there we go. Now what I always like to do, and I have some frozen strawberries, that's kind of full. I'm just going to put a couple on the top of each one, just to let it show through when you take them out the oven, and they look so delicious. Okay, now I'm going to put this in the oven at 350 degrees, 325, and I'm going to put it in for 25 minutes. At 25 minutes or 20 minutes, because everyone's oven is different, check and see if it's done. You can put a toothpick or a butter knife right in the center just to make sure. But at 25 minutes, 30 minutes, it's probably done. Okay, let's get this in the oven. Okay, so I took them out the oven and they just look delicious. I can't wait to try them. I let them cool for about 10 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes. And I'm going to put one here, one right here. Okay, let me move this over out of the way. They are so delicious. Please hit a minute, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. It really helps the channel. Now, I'm going to top this off with a little bit of lemon juice and sugar, confectioner's sugar. And you don't have to at this part. It's delicious just as it is. You don't have to do this part. I mean, you can omit it. But I'm just going to sprinkle just a little bit while it's still hot. And some over this one. Oh, they are delicious. I think I'm going to put one more on the plate. Let's see. Yes. I'm feeling a bit peckish tonight. But I'm sure I won't eat all three. But they are so delicious. And there you have it. A simple recipe of homemade blueberry and raisins, if you like, muffin. Until next time, enjoy.